hopefully this works. I'll probably have to trim it a little bit. Here. I'm trying something different today. I put my camera on a tripod because the bloggy that I have, unfortunately, they have a weird placement for the tripod. It's like right here, but I always vlog like this, but for some reason I always end up covering the microphone, or there's a lot of background noise, so I'm still getting the hang of using this camera. So just a little update on me. As you might, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not in my apartment anymore. It no longer is my apartment. I decided to go back to my hometown for a little bit and stay with my dad for about a month. On August 3rd, I'm moving to Newfoundland to live with my nan. Hopefully she can help me get my head on straight and stuff. At this point in time, I'm still a little messed up in the head. Well, by messed up in the head, I mean, I still have been having my anxiety attacks, and there are days where I just don't want anything to do with the world. I'm just so angry sometimes, and that's something I think I need to deal with. I'm also going to be talking to a counselor because of all those things, and because I feel really dumb, to be honest, about the whole situation that I was in. If you watched my last vlog, you'll know that my ex kind of screwed me over. Turns out, I guess he never cared at all. He was given a chance to work off our debt, and then he just didn't show up. Anyway, I'm just going to be working on me from now on. I'm going to try and push all that to the side. Maybe not the money issues, because that I have to deal with. But I'm going to start working on me to get me back to the place where, you know, I'm confident. Where I'm not losing 20 pounds of stress weight, even though, you know, there would be days where I would literally eat an entire box of Oreos, because sometimes stress will do that to you. It'll make you eat badly, and I don't know, I want to get myself back on track, I guess. I haven't been doing too much lately, except kind of trying to deal with this stuff. I mean, I started playing Pokemon again. I restarted my Heart Cold game, and I was pretty pumped for a little bit, because I caught a shiny Pokemon within the first half hour of restarting my game. That never happens. I also got some new makeup. I watched a haul video that Meg Turney did, and I never knew face primer existed. Actually, I'll go get some of that right now, because I kind of want to show a little bit of it off. Let's see. Yeah, some of this stuff I already had, and I try not to spend too much, because obviously my money situation isn't exactly great right now. There's just a little palette my mom got me for Christmas, actually. I'm wearing a little bit of that today. I don't know if you can tell on my eyes because of my glasses, and I've been wearing it for a little while. I didn't get any eye primer or anything. I just used the regular primer. Let's see, what did I get today? Well, I got a little bit of primer. I've never used this before today, but I love it. I love the way it feels on my skin and how smooth it feels after, how easily the makeup goes on. Before, I would just use moisturizer, face moisturizer before I put on my makeup, so it didn't cake on too much. And I got some makeup wipes because I needed them. I was starting to break out a lot from just using water. So I just got some Pond's, and actually I'm surprised at how well these work. It's got vitamin E, chamomile, and green tea. They smell great. I like the smell. I'm a big lover of tea anyway, so that certainly helps. And just they have a quilting pattern to it that it really gets all the makeup off. And I got a kabuki brush. because, well, I saw Meg Turney's haul video and she had one and I'd never used one. I needed a new makeup brush anyways. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. The rest I've had for a while. Like, I really love this bronzer, the Gosh bronzer. It has the little balls in there. I don't know if you can see them. And I've had that for about a year, and there's still a whole lot left because I don't use it that often. I'm naturally pale anyways, so I only use a little bit or else it really shows up on my face and it looks ridiculous. I also got, yeah, there was one other thing that I got today because it wasn't that expensive. It was just a little, it's called a Smoochie lipstick. It's like a lip balm, but it has like just a little tint of color. And that actually was only like $5, so I was happy about that. So yeah, and then I got just these because I have dark hair and pale skin, and I get facial hair, so this is the gentlest thing that I can find to get rid of that. I'm not ashamed of it. It's, you know, it's genetics. What are you going to do? So yeah, just a couple of things that I decided to get for makeup today, because I needed a little retail therapy, to be honest. So I made sure just to shop around to make sure I got a decent price at the drugstore. I had to put a couple things back, sadly. And then, you know, this is the makeup case I actually got at the same place. I always like to keep it all in a case because my dad's always complaining that my makeup's everywhere. Well, he used to always complain about that. I really love this palette my mom got me, though, because it's all for, like, brown, like, it's all natural colors and browns, and, like, I've only had it for a few months. I don't wear makeup that often. I wear a cover-up almost every day, but, like, the rest is not that often. So it lasts me a long time. That's how I kind of, what's the word? Rationalize it to myself. It's like, well, it's gonna last me like forever. Except for cover-up. Cover-up lasts me about 4 to 6 months, which is still a long time if you think about it. Because I don't like to wear a lot. I just kind of like to even out my skin tone a little bit. Honestly, a little retail therapy was good for me today, and yesterday was Canada Day, and I am Canadian, so I went up to Penn Lake Park, and I took my 4-year-old cousin with me, and we got some balloons and some cheesies and went and played in the park. And if there's anything that will cheer you up after a rough time, it's the hugs a 4-year-old will give you, because they're awesome. And when I'm in Newfoundland, I'm going to be with my family for 3 weeks as well, because they were going up to visit anyways. Before this whole hullabaloo happened. So, and I want to make videos a little more often. I know this one's all over the place, but it's kind of like updates on life, basically. I was thinking of maybe starting to share some poetry that I write. It's not all that great sometimes, but that might just be because I'm my own worst critic. And I had 2 ideas for some vlog/rants coming up, I guess. I want to talk a little bit just about some things that have happened personally in my life that have made those issues very important to me. One is suicide, because I lost 2 family members to suicide. Well, one for sure, and one we're still waiting on the autopsy report, because it was only a few months ago that it happened. And the other is how passionate I am about LGBT rights as a person who's straight against hate. So those are 2 things that I'm going to probably talk about a little bit in my future vlogs. I'm mostly probably going to vlog when nobody's home, because I know my dad doesn't agree with me on all of my viewpoints, and honestly, it's not like I'm embarrassed to vlog. It's just, it's a lot easier to just talk to a camera when I know nobody's listening and that I'm not going to be interrupted. So yeah, just updating you guys a bit on what's going on with me. I'm back in the hometown for about a month, and then I'm leaving. I really don't want to stay. There's somebody here who, honestly, just laying eyes on him would give me a panic attack, so yeah, definitely not going to stay here. Plus, I think a change of pace and a fresh start will do me pretty good. And Kudo actually was pretty nice. They suspended my order, my cell phone for 6 months, and it's like $4 a month just for it to be suspended. It doesn't work or anything, but it doesn't work in Marathon, anyways. And once I get to Newfoundland and I can afford a new phone, then I can get, I'm considering an iPhone 4, or an iPhone 4S, because it's got the decent camera, and I can get it on the tab for $150. Well, it's $300 in total, but I mean the $150 comes off the tab. So that'll be pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with Kudo for that, and I'm still trying to figure out how to cancel my Eastlink stuff, because they need their modem back, but I'm not in Sudbury to get it back to them. Hopefully my landlord can help me out, or my former landlord can help me out with that. So, I guess that's all I'm going to say today. Well, except for the fact that once I am in Newfoundland, the videos might be a little sparse for the first little while, because my Nan doesn't have any internet, but hopefully my Aunt Chris will let me use her internet for the uploading portion anyways. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.